I think I'm going to have to do ear calisthenics. No, I didn't realize how heavy these things were. Yeah, these are the next addition to the 20-piece wardrobe capsule that's going to be donated to the production cabinet, because I'm not wearing these suckers out in the street. Just to turn my head, I'm like, whoa, I'm lifting weights. Okay. Hey there, TOC Town Loco. This is Lainey Nick, your social media red guide. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel today and receiving the next 3 prompts for journaling. So whether you want to use it in your planner or just use an insert dedicated to just writing and practicing some things that you need to think through in order to be prepped and ready as a small business owner. And not only that, working for a small business owner takes a lot of agility, a lot of mental strength. So usually what I do is, now I'm starting to do on a yearly basis, is just take some time out for myself and pretty much process what I've been through, the direction I need to take for my next right steps. And not only align myself with the life that I'm leading, but also align myself with biblical truth. So, no, my life is not perfect. Okay, so the next set is M, N, and O. So the list has movies to see, studies. I think I added that. So let me go back. So M is movies to see, music, and meal planning. I added on to that some behind the scenes and study. I love studying good classical music. Not classical music. I love studying music, but I love studying behind the scenes of movies that much even better. The score, the actors involved, the roles that they played, especially if it's a period piece or something. Like, my favorite movie is All About Eve. So it evolves around the Oscars awards, but I would have loved to hear what Betty Davis thought about her role, and and the subsequent actors. I don't know I'm not familiar with the roles that they play, but each character played a pivotal role within the film. So, and it's a black and white. I love those kind of movies. Music, meal planning. I can't tell you how much money I've saved just by thinking through not only what should I eat next, but certain diets that I want to take on, especially for healing a lot of things in my body as I grow older gracefully. A lot of the transitions in your life can be minimized by drinking good teas. I believe in homegrown teas. I make my own. I've shared a few recipes online. If you're interested, let me know in the comment section down below. But pretty much a lot of I rarely get a headache, let alone a migraine. Digestive issues I've dealt with all my life, so I've had to seek out recipes in order to heal those things in my body. What else? Not to share too much about my personal health, but pretty much as I grow older, I think I got more into teas. I wasn't always into teas, but definitely building a rapport based on what my body needs, on new recipes on what I need to eat as well as what I need to drink. So I don't drink pops rarely anymore. Let's say I go out to a restaurant, yes, I'll drink one, but other than that, I really don't drink any pops, or I don't drink alcoholic beverages. So I may have a glass of wine here and there, maybe 5 years, 10 years from now, but rarely do I drink alcohol. So, but that's another story for another time. N is notes to self. I added that one, but the original list has numbers, serial numbers, parts numbers, printer cartridges. How many times have you gone to the supply store? I like actually going to physical supply stores. It's not always that I order online. I actually like being in the supply stores because supplies are just one of my things. Especially being an administrator, that's a good point, right? But how many times have you had to file insurance papers and you needed the serial number to what you had in stock, and also the number if you're calling in for assistance, especially for computer. It's just good to have those things already ready. Usually I keep them in a binder as opposed to my planner, so therefore I'm reaching for that binder to find out, you know, when does the warranty expire, what the serial number, what the parts number is. You know, appliances do break down, you do need the information right there. So as long as you have it accessible and right in front of you, you know, you pretty much make your life a lot easier. So plus annotating all of the service that's been done, you know, especially on the car. You know, let's say you sell it or you donate it, you know exactly what you did to the car or the machinery while it was in your possession. O is the last one for this segment, which is online shopping. They have. But what I wrote down were a lot of times, you know, weather changes or when you have late deliveries. You know, sometimes if you're not tracking what type of deliveries you have, you know, there's a snowstorm, that may be a part that you may need for your next production. And we're going to hold it right there. And that may be a piece or a part that you need or a component to your presentation. So it's really good to write down your online purchases as you're making your small business owners presentations ready. Not only to track the expenses, but also to track how much went into the presentation. You know, it adds up after a while. So that's it for this segment. M, N, and O. If you have any questions, and definitely add on, you know, other comments. If you appreciate this creative content that we're producing within this community and small business culture, please feel free to subscribe and hit the notification button to make sure you're aware of when our next segment will be posted. Take care, God bless, and look forward to planning with you face to face. Where's Pinky? Say hello to the peoples, Pinky. So, here, you sit here, okay? Stay. There you go. Have to speak to my inanimate objects sometimes just to make them behave. Oh, we have a gorgeous day today in Chicago, so